Today we are going to discuss tenses in the English language. Tenses are used to indicate when an action takes place. In the past, present, or future, there are three main tenses: past, present, and future, and each of these can be further broken down into simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous forms. Let's start with the past tense. The past simple is used to talk about completed actions in the past. For example, I walked to the store yesterday. The past continuous is used to talk about actions that were ongoing at a specific time in the past. For example, I was walking to the store when it started to rain. The past perfect is used to talk about actions that were completed before another action in the past.
For example, I had already
Walked to the store when it started to rain. And finally, the past perfect continuous is used to talk about actions that were ongoing for a period of time before
another action in the past. For example,
I had been walking to the store for an hour when it started to rain, moving on to the present tense. The present simple is used to talk about habits, general truths, and regular actions. For example, I walk to the store every day. The present continuous is used to talk about actions that are happening at the moment of speaking. For example, I am walking to the store right now. The present perfect is used to talk about actions that are completed at the time of speaking, but the specific time is not important. For example, I have walked to the store many times, and the present perfect continuous is used to talk about actions that started in the past and are still continuing at the time of speaking. For example, I have been walking to the store for 30 minutes. Finally, let's discuss the future tense. The future simple is used to talk about actions that will happen at a later time. For example, I will walk to the store tomorrow. The future continuous is used to talk about actions that will be ongoing at a specific time in the future. For example, I will be walking to the store at 3 p.m. tomorrow. The future perfect is used to talk about actions that will be completed before another action in the future. For example, I will have walked to the store before it starts to rain. And the future perfect continuous is used to talk about actions that will be ongoing for a period of time before another action in the future. For example, I will have been walking to the store for an hour by the time it starts to rain. In conclusion, understanding tenses is crucial for effective communication in English. By mastering the different tenses, you can accurately convey when an action takes place and make your writing and speaking more precise and nuanced. Keep practicing, and soon, you'll be a tenses expert.